all see how bad it's getting out there. Enough bad news for today. Let's do some survival education. If you guys happen to be brand new at prepping, emergency preparedness, this is a fantastic video for you. If you're already seasoned for SHTF and you've been prepping for a while, you may pick up a tip or two. And also for all of you that are experienced, we welcome your tips and advice down in the comments below. As people on our channel know, that our community definitely plugs in a lot of extras in the comments. With that, pros out there, we welcome your advice and your additional tips. We all know that world crisis is at an hour-time high. Extremely important to stay informed, but you got to continue learning. Prepping tips you should know, coming right up. Special welcome to all of our subs. If you're brand new here, like information, news that affects you, emergency preparedness type tips, prepping tips, be sure to hit that notification bell so you guys can stay up to date. Let's jump into this one. Like I said in the title, every survivalist or SHTF prepper should have at least this item, and we're gonna go over the reasons why. As you know, I have shown you more expensive options in the past in previous videos. Solar generators, which are super ideal if you have the money. Every prepper, every emergency preparedness individual should know the full capabilities of even a very small solar panel. But aside from that, these smaller, less expensive panels have other importances and other advantages. So we're gonna go over those prepping tips along with other prepping tips. You'll also pick up other emergency preparedness tips along the way. I'll throw them in all the way to the end. And also guys, don't forget YouTube enabled memberships on our channel. If you want extra perks, want to make sure that I see every single one of your comments, or just want to support us reaching and teaching, check that out. So when I started thinking about all of the uses of a small solar panel, it kind of inspired different things that I wanted to show you. Things that I use on the regular. Remember, when a lot of us YouTubers give you guys Amazon codes for stuff, we usually have an Amazon affiliate, which means we get a little piece of the pie instead of some other middle guy. It never costs you anymore, but it helps us out as a channel. A lot of companies send us cool stuff, free stuff to do reviews. And in my case, if it passes the test and is good enough to recommend, I want it to have my stamp of approval. So with that, anything that I ever show you in videos, I always try to include at least an Amazon link. But I always recommend shopping local over that. So right there, you can see the Goal Zero small foldable solar panel set. I think it's called a Nomad, but I bought that one years ago for going up into the high country, backpacking, high country hunting. And it works really good for small things, USB, and it's pretty small and lightweight. Right here, on the other hand, is a 4 Patriots 40 watt. And this thing, I'm not joking, they sent me this to try out and it is a beast. You can use it to power up a small generator, which I think they sell this in a combo, but more so, you can plug just about anything USB in this thing. And as you can see, it's pretty small. But to get 40 watts out of this durable unit, I'm gonna show you a bunch of type of things that this thing will charge. Because when the power goes out, you don't have power. You're not gonna be able to power stuff. And there's some vital things that I'm gonna show you that you should be powering up or should be able to power up. For example, flashlights. Having rechargeable flashlights, what happens when you don't have the availability of batteries anymore? You always can charge up anything USB with some small solar panels. You remember this emergency car flashlight I showed you in a previous video? You can also charge it up by USB. Another really important one is a good headlamp. And I recommend USB because you can always charge it up. And this one right here is amazing. Any prepper out there should at least have a small solar panel so you can charge up these small electronics. Another cool thing that you can charge up is these battery banks. Now these battery banks, you can take them with you so you don't have to take the solar panel with you if you gotta go out and do something. You're gonna be able to charge up your cell phones. Now some of you are thinking, I already know, well, what if the grid's down? What if we don't have cell service? A lot of you, if you're like me, it's like having a small computer, and I've got everything saved on that device. I've got maps, I've got plants that I can eat, I've got how-to videos, I've got instructional survival lists and how-tos, different medicinal plants in my area that I can eat. As long as an EMP doesn't take it out, I'm good to go. Another thing you can charge when you have no power with a small solar panel like this is your walkie-talkies, your emergency radios. These things are super important to have. And again, you can charge them USB. And as I was quickly looking at a bunch of different things that I could charge USB to show you guys, I came across this. This bad boy right here is a GBX55. It is a battery booster. This thing holds a ton of power. You've also got a USB port out, flashlight, but the fact that I could charge this with my small portable solar panel, a lot of my mechanic friends says that this is the one to have. This is top of the line. You can see how small it is, and it fits underneath the seat of your car. And no joke, I've jumped over 15 rigs with this on one charge. But seriously, think about it. You're out there in the middle of nowhere, you have a dead battery, you're able to jump your battery. Or how many times have you passed somebody that had a dead battery and you didn't want to go through the nonsense of pulling out your cables? Well, this is a way you can do it without cables. Really smart to have. So if you're in the market for something like that, that's the go-to one. Remember, I've mentioned this in prepping videos before. If you have stuff that is not USB, it takes batteries. You can buy batteries that you can recharge by USB, which means you can recharge them with your solar panels. I'm trying to get the point across that you guys need to be ready for not having power. You need to thoroughly think your situation through. What things are you gonna need? What stuff are you not gonna be able to live without? For someone that doesn't have enough money for one of those big solar generators, a small portable one like this or like that can charge a lot of devices. They can also charge small portable generators. There's a lot of small electronic devices that could make your life a lot easier for when SHTF happens. And for all of you super experienced preppers out there, emergency preparedness type folks, if I inspired another idea, tactic, or any advice you could offer to the community, please put it down below. And if you guys know people that are new to prepping, this is definitely an entry-level type of device to have. And also, if you guys like videos like this, let me know down in the description below. I'll keep them coming. We're approaching hard times. Inflation's getting crazy. We will see the food shortages, I guarantee it. For a lot of people, money's already tight and it feels difficult to do anything right now. But you at least gotta keep doing something, little by little, every day. Even education, just learning, is so powerful. Again, share this video so it gets to those new preppers. Let me know what you think. And keep prepping, keep learning, keep doing, guys. We'll see you on the next one.